Hello out there, and welcome back to Panoptia. I'm Eric with Perspective Gaming, and my camera's just a little bit too far to the side. I'm Eric with Perspective Gaming, and I want to open up this episode with just a huge round of applause for the dev of this game. Last week I couldn't get an episode up because I was having an issue with the save rooms. I reached out to the dev on the Steam community discussions page, and I think it was the very same day a patch went out to fix the issue. If not, like maybe a day or two later. So just massive round of applause on this solo dev for putting all of this together and keeping it updated and solving bugs and everything. Fantastic work. Ooh, very light reflection. I like it. So we are going to keep playing. We're going to see what was behind this goopity door that fell down after we got the eye back here. That's how bridges work. You just spin a crank and they suddenly exist. Oh. It's going to be one of these kinds of puzzles. Okay, so that tells us what they do and who they whiz. Okay. And you have to go around there. Okay, so we've got a map. I think I guesstimated about right. I don't remember seeing those ones on the map. But I know that you create this little bridge so that I can get back easily. I can't mess with these. Okay, that explains a lot. I guess we'll just go through the doors, see what we see. Whatever we see, we see. Very large, dusty cookbook is sitting on the counter. Page describes the steps to create a pizza in rough and shaky handwriting. A proper chef knows their kitchen inside and out. Before starting, make sure you have everything in place. Every chef can pinpoint their rolling pin, flour, fridge, oven, and freezer. And knowing where the nearest bathroom is always helpful. I did read that correctly. Become familiar with your workspace. Be one with the kitchen. It's a bag of flour. It's a fridge. There are rotting foods behind some old dairy products and vegetables. I'm glad to hear that the dairy products and vegetables aren't also rotting. It's an oven. Looks dusty. Here's a rolling pin. Useful. It's a bowl. There's the nearest bathroom, which I can comfortably save at, which is fantastic. The stench of rotten food is slowly replaced by the aroma of baked goods. Sound of the crumbling floor tiles and quiet buzzing of the fridge have been replaced by silence. It isn't quite perfect, but the dread you once felt dissipates, replaced by a feeling of hope. Nothing in this world is perfect, but you could live off of this feeling forever. You feel a slight headache coming in, but it doesn't even bother you. You feel cleaner than you did when you came in. Save the game. That's all weird and uncomfortable. Still rotting. Oh, it's a big walk-in freezer with hanging meat, which is always great in horror games. Nothing ever is wrong with big walk-in freezers in horror games. Some kind of vegetable. Unidentified material, lots of carrots. Oof. The substance fills the crate. Alright, well. The only thing I saw that looked kind of interesting on this back shelf was this big wide one, and it's nothing, so. Alright, presumably we'll have to come back here for carrots or something at some point. Cannot see the end, only a dark void. Distant voices are laughing at the end of the hallway. Better not go in here for now. Your metal rumbling at the end of the hallway. Light crying can be faintly heard. Alright, well then, the only thing I can imagine is I'm supposed to do these in the order that they were mentioned in this thing. Oh, now that you are familiar with your surroundings, you can create the pizza of your dreams. Step 1. Place flour on your board. Where is the flour? It was over here. Step 2. Knead dough on your lightly floured board. Where's the dough? Some dough near the back of the fridge. Take the dough. I mean, no. Face of a great pizza, especially when it's rotten and decaying in the back of a fridge full of nasty food. Step 3. Place the dough in a bowl and let it sit for 1 to 2 hours. Okay, Mark, I'll just leave it recording for 2 hours. No, I'm kidding. While waiting for the dough to rise, you might as well read ahead. This wasn't in that text. Step 4. After waiting for the dough to rise, flatten the dough with a rolling pin and apply tomato sauce. Oh, there wasn't any sauce anywhere. Maybe there's none here. While waiting for the dough to rise, you might as well read ahead. None of you are tomato sauce? That's frozen pepperonis. Well, I've got the rolling pin now. I've got a weapon in the barest sense. This wasn't where I were. On Z. So now we're in a mall. Hit! A good workout. I'll talk to you in a moment. Because you're probably progression is talking to you. We can play Kafo with friends. King of Fighters Online? Looks rigged. Oh, you're also a person. We can play Dwarf. Cute frogs line the bottom of the machine. We could play Lost. Lost? You could play this game if you had a quarter. There's something that looks to be a Pac-Man. Game is about birds. The screen is off. Please. Please turn back on. You're all I have. Hey, don't mind me. Just stuck reminiscing on the past. See ya! Hey, don't mind me. Just reminiscing. Used to come to this arcade with my friends. Eventually, every one of them left me one by one. But I don't blame any of them. Life got in the way for one. I was a jerk to another one. It happens. I regret what I did. I was a horrible person. Obviously, some self-discovery isn't going to help them bring them back, but at least I learned my lesson. You're right. Sometimes a friendship is too far gone, but if you learned your lesson, that means the next friendship can be healthier and stronger. No, it's fine. I wasted my time coming here. Seeing this is just making me feel worse. Just wanted to relive some old memories at the arcade. I regret coming, though. My chest hurts thinking of all the friendships I lost. Seeing this place is just making it worse. On top of that, this place has definitely seen better days. I had so many good memories of this place. There are no good memories here anymore. I've corrupted them all with my mistakes. This place is a husk of what it once was. And now I've ruined the few good memories of the arcade I had left by coming here today. I shouldn't have come here. It was a mistake. Alright, bud. You gotta learn not to be... like, it's whatever. It happens. And, like, you can't ruin good memories that easily. Exploring this sort of decrepit mall is really reminding me of a friend and I have recently been playing through a really cool game that's a Pokemon-alike called Cassette Beasts. And it has this whole destroyed mall section that's kind of horror-themed, and it's very cool. Flickin' video! Oh, Flickton. I thought it was Flickin' video. H&E. Supware. Supwaff Coffee? There's warmth radiating from the walls of these stores, yet everything is cold to the touch. Take a photo? Show. The only way we're going to get better is if we keep practicing. This may take some time to develop. So we got to go into Flitkin video here at soon. At some point soon. Let's see what else we've got around here. Hit! Alright. That's a weird thing. Flickton video. Lots of interesting movies sitting on the rack. This sure is weird. I sure don't know what's supposed to be real in anything. Probably nothing. Hello, welcome to Flickton. Flickton. Are there any movies you're looking to rent today? Just looking. Like, are these real people who were kidnapped? Are they created by the people here? I'm not allowed back here. That was not as useful as I'd thought. Oh, help wanted. Maybe I need to come back. Maybe this is going to be one of those, like, you have to get a thing to get a thing to get a thing to get a thing sort of things where you have to go back through the different stores, like trading items or something. There's nothing else open here, so let's go up the down escalator. Aww! Come on. Be faster than that. It controls... Oh! You also look a lot like something out of Cassette Beasts. I'm still here. No matter how many times you scoot, I will still be here. I don't love that it headed towards the safe bathroom. Well, that warrants investigating at some later point when I, you know, have looked around the rest of the mall. Nothing down here? Yeah. Loft. Lots of old clothes. And moths eating clothes. Oh! Little specks float around in the air. There's an unfamiliar smell. Take a photo? Sure. This This may take some time to develop. All right. We're playing shopkeep today. What do you need? It's all clothes. You can't get anything but clothes. Movie theater or something. Hello, welcome to Squiggly's. May I take your order? Not yet. I have to bake the pizza first. Ristay. Sure. But there's always something in the trash can. I learned that, well, actually the exact opposite of that in Sonic, the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Cool. Alright, so we just check a little north. And then we have to go check the bathroom with the wretched crawling bird man. You should get to the nearest bathroom. That's a weird thing to happen, but a nice warning, I suppose. I've been through this room in Spooky's jump scare mansion, where it just keeps getting thinner and you die. Panoptia is a lot more mysterious than expected. At first an office building, now an entire mall. This mall is reminiscent of times you spent going out with friends. The food was never that great. Your legs were always tired the day after, but you still remember the day fondly. You feel a bit homesick with a desire to talk to old friends you haven't talked to for a long time. There's a strange ghostly wail coming from the bathroom as your line of sight thins. You feel uncomfortable with the noise that just happened, but you're still narrating in the back of your head about all of the weird goings-on in your day. What was that? You feel more disturbed than you did when you came in. Save? Yeah. Yeah. Photos developed. Rolling pin. It's a rolling pin. It's a rolling pin! Did I miss two? I guess we'll find out. I should go back and check something whenever I can get back to that main room. You can feel a sense of joy exuding from the photo, yet it fills you with melancholic dread thinking about it. Little bugs are present, flying through the air. They're floating about aimlessly. In their short lives, they accomplish what they set out to do. Why is it so hard for people to do the same? This is a very melancholy game. It's great. Alright, time to go through Hell Corridor again. Never mind! Hell Corridor was just an illusion of my mind. It was all fine the whole time. And nothing is going to kill me here. Certainly, when a game warned me to go do a save, nothing bad is about to happen. I'm about to go into the blood and tears room. Oh, that looks like our tomato juice. Sauce. Hey! He looks tired. Better not annoy him. Hey! It's the sauce. Pick up the tomato sauce? No. It's just the tomato sauce? That'll be $1. You get a job like the rest of us. I think some stores in the malls are hiring right now. Why don't you go get a job working for them? I had to be polite. I couldn't just steal it and run. I couldn't just go on, take the money, and run. Yeah, take the money and run. Can't work here. I could work at the restaurant. There was also the other one. I mean, I'm here. Might have to do both anyway. Hello, welcome to Swiggly's. May I take your order? Can I work here? Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess you can. We don't get many customers, so it'll be pretty easy. I'm also the only person that shows up to work, so I guess I'm your superior or something. So, I'm Tim, your manager. Yeah, manager. We have some more uniforms in the back. Go grab it and come back here and run the register. Kitchen, don't go in there. Oh, hi. Looks like it's struggling to open the lock. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll come over and help you in a second. Nope, don't seem to be able to help. It's you. What are you wearing? Are you still going through Panoptia, huh? Why are you doing all this? I just don't get it. Why haven't you just given up yet? What do you see in Panoptia? This is the mall. I never really liked the mall. Shopping always made me anxious. Everyone just wants you to buy something. What could I possibly want to buy? I still went often, though, because my friends would go. I don't really remember much. I don't really remember their faces. But in a way, you sort of look... Never mind. Good luck on your shift, I guess. Nothing to read deeper into there. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Okay, so your job is just to take orders of the customers. Simple as that. They come in, they tell you what they want, you take their money, and you give them a receipt with the order number. By the way, what's your name? D? I like that name. Well, there's not many customers usually, so you might be waiting for a while. Sudden rush of like thousands of people. Restaurant is quiet. I mean, let's check the register. Yep, everything's in check. 5 coins are scattered across the trays, and there are a couple of bills scrunched up in a single tray. 5 whole coins! Let's just think. Mind begins to wander. Who is that boy in the mirrors? And how does he keep showing up? We slowly find the character again. Why is there an entire mall hidden beneath the ground? Is there even a way out of here? Sure, let's talk to Tim. Yeah, not that many people come by. Why? The store's kind of out of the way for most people. Also, the mall's completely abandoned, and I'm a spiritual figment of a being that used to be. Not many people come to the second floor. I like to think we make good burgers, though. Sometimes I give extra ketchup packets to people because I'm not really sure how else to show them my appreciation for coming. Customers coming in are like the highlight of my day. Standing here doing nothing gets boring after a while. I love that just being the only guy who comes into work gave him hiring and firing privileges. Let's tie my shoes. Tie your shoes, you remember that boy in the mirror. His shoes seem to always be untied. It's strange. Tile under your left foot wobbles under your weight. I don't really do anything outside of work. I don't really enjoy much or have time to do anything. What do you do for fun? Well, I'm learning photography. That's cool. Yeah, I just need the money from this job, then maybe I'll have time. Then I can live the life I've always wanted, murdering innocent children. Still not really sure what that life is, but I'll figure it out when I get there. A customer. Hello, can I get a burger with no pickles? Burger, no pickles. And small fries. Fries small. Oh, and a large drink too. Large drink. That's all. Thank you. Here's your number. I'll take the payment here and we'll get that out to you shortly, ma'am. See how easy that was? You basically don't have to do anything. Well, in a way. Anyways, now we just wait for the next customer. Walls feel as if they're contracting around you. I used to have these big aspirations. I wanted to be a big rock star in front of millions on huge stadiums. Kind of gave up on that dream, though. Just not the kind of life I want to live, I guess. I don't even know how to play any instruments, and I'm 17. So, yeah, just got no hope, I guess. You can learn new skills at any age. The band that played Sonic the Hedgehog music for, like, most of their early games, like early 3D games, was all in their 40s. Oh, here comes another customer. Not that those are, like, super high aspirations, but they're in video games and stuff. They're known. Hello, can I get just the 10-piece chicken nuggets? Chicken nuggets. And large fries? Fries. All right, thank you. Tim rests his eyes. Do you think I have any chance with my dreams? Is there anything past me working here? I mean, yeah, there's always opportunities. You gotta make them. You can't just wait for fate to find you, but you've always got a shot. I hope so too. I've been writing lyrics down for songs for a while now. Most of them aren't very good, but here's a few I'm proud of. Theirs. I'll have to show you them sometime. I'll also have to learn how to play an instrument or something. Silence grows between the two of you. D, you don't need to keep pretending. I know this isn't a normal mall. I know this is the inside of Panoptia. I know there's no hope for me. Everyone inside of Panoptia knows they're going to die in here. Anyone who doesn't just hasn't been here long enough. Everyone breaks eventually. I know we don't get any customers because we're completely isolated down here. At this point, I find it hard to believe that people who just came are real. Feels like they're sent out of pity. I guess I just wanted to maintain some sense of normalcy, so I work here serving no one. Tim's eyes begin to tear up as he turns away from you. He stays quiet. Can I help you unlock a lock, sir? Creature stares into your eyes but does not speak. Alright, so here's your pay. We're a bit tight right now, though, so all I can give you is 4 quarters. You got 4 quarters. You could buy a lot of things with that much money. I hope that's enough for you. Thanks for coming, D. You can change back to your clothes now. See you later, D. You still struggling, buddy? I'm sorry. I'd love to help. And there's just a skeleton here. Nope. Hey, D. All right, well, I do need a full $1 to get to the can of stuff, but there was another job I could work, and I could spend a coin on the arcade machine. So I'm going to go look and see if I can also work at Flickton Video to get some extra cash and play the arcade machine. There's a part of me that's very sad that you can't walk up the escalator, walk up the down escalator and vice versa, or like run down the already moving escalator to go fast. That feels very, I mean, not that it feels very childlike. That was stuff I did as a child. I wouldn't go against traffic in a mall normally, but I'd walk up an up escalator to get there even faster. Hello, welcome to Flickton. Nope, can't do nothing. Guess that's for you guys to do on your playthrough. I mean, I shouldn't. I should go get that tomato sauce. I'm real curious about that arcade game, though. Maybe if we're lucky, this guy had a heart attack and died. I was almost correct. You okay, buddy? I'll take the tomato sauce. I'd love to play that arcade game, but I am going to follow the rules. You'll have to find out on your own time. I'm curious though. I wonder what happens if you either play the arcade game or get the other job. It's much more plump than the last time you saw it. After waiting for the dough to rise, flatten with a rolling pin and apply tomato sauce. Reality should explode around you. Yeah. Yeah, I was noticing that in the model and was about to ask when I saw it was confirmed in the text. Your left arm has been torn off, yet you don't feel much pain. Step 5. Place cheese on top of your pizza. Cheese was somewhere around here. Well, there's dairy in here. I'm sure... Wow. Step 6. Spread frozen pepperoni evenly around the pizza. Why are we so calm about our arm being gone? Why is our arm gone? What tore the arm off? Well, your right arm has been torn off. You feel more at peace than you did before. 7. Place 3 to 4 pieces of chocolate on the pizza. If the recipe says so. There's no chocolate in the kitchen, but it may be at the mall. This isn't where I was, and my arms have been torn off. But Zin's new. That's great. I could get my ad here. Security. There's an old ticket machine. Kick the machine? Sure, why not? You somehow picked up a subway ticket. You feel a newfound sense of security. Great! I'm glad! New flavor lime. Where are your kids? I don't have any. I'm somewhere around like 12 to 14, it looks like. What is this place doing to my brain? Why am I calm when things are bad? Why is the kitchen making me calm all the time? I don't like it. Hello, do you have 2 arms I could borrow? Hi. Mr. Cat Rat Man. Where has running away gotten you? You can change, can't you? We can all change, can't we? With time and effort, yes. Well, time to calmly and normally board the subway train without arms. Which makes it sound like the subway train doesn't have arms. Which it doesn't, to be fair. Hi, spooky spirits. Could I sit down to you, Spirited Away Studio Ghibli style? Looks like it doesn't want to talk to you. I'm an eyeball on legs. Just a few more stops left. I've got on this train with some destination in mind. I've missed my stop multiple times now, and I will continue to miss my stop. Am I hopeless? Never wanted to settle down. It's asleep, better not disturb it. Why must this move so fast? Keep looking! Keep searching! Take a seat. Leave your sorrows and joy behind. We're going everywhere and nowhere. Relax, things will change and you will adapt. An ascetic life, I've forgotten an alternative. Keep moving. Sitting only results in stagnation. So these are what, like errant thoughts? You will feel your journey will last a while. Better take a seat here. Hello. Do you have an arm or two I could borrow? Are you settling down? If you get off now, you won't be able to return. Why would you stay with those off the train? Think of how much safer it is in here. Think of a nomad. Humanity's impact to the environment is detrimental, and so nomadic tribes were formed. They must wander the world to preserve the wildlife. They are aware of the damage they cause, otherwise they would run out of food. The nomads can't help it. Humans just need to kill that many animals. Now arriving at Station 11. Are we not the same now? Damaging those around us with our mere presence. Perhaps we should all just roam to avoid hurting each other. Are you listening? Station 11. What an art house experience this is turning into. I love it. And I'm very confused at the moment. But we are continuing our mental health themes from last time. And now our physical health themes, as our arms have been torn off. My favorite billboard is just of two white eyes staring at my soul from an inky void of pain and sorrow. There's a scrap in each crack of the train tracks. Each has an untold story with stray unknown. Take a photo somehow. Can't use your car without your arms. Maybe you should come back here later, when you have arms again, as you probably will. Hi, do you have any arms I could borrow? Oh hey, you're the first customer here in a while. Everybody's given up on the newspaper, now it's broadcast news, online articles, but I'm still here. Everyone told me. There's also a lot of themes of like vintage and the past, like always looking back, like our friends and clearly our mirror boy, and like the guy in the arcade place, the guy in the mall restaurant, like all of them are like looking back on regrets and like holding on to them. Everyone told me I should have changed my business, but I stayed put and here I am now. Same. The most business I get anymore is the occasional parent having to explain their child what it is I'm even selling. So will you make my week and buy something? A newspaper, maybe a snack? Please, just get anything. I'll take the paper. You don't have $2? Come back with a couple more quarters. Thank you. Came for chocolate and didn't find any. Maybe you should look a bit before leaving. Oh, well. Chocolate's parcel is starting to smell a bit. You can just have it on the house. Alright, is it my head next? Or maybe a leg? Show me leg! You have become numb to this sensation. Oh my god! That's so fucked. Step 8. Use entire bottle of any pharmaceutical drug and spread across pizza evenly. Then roll face around while smelling. So you don't remember seeing any pills in the kitchen. Flop, blop, blop. Oh, that's so fucking twisted. Can I even... Oh my god, it's the most art house thing I've ever seen. With the black and white too. God, I'm so glad I got back to this game. It's good to see you again. You look different from the last time I saw you. Do you have a new leg? Before we start, let's do some breathing exercises. This one's a little different from the one we did last time. You're going to breathe in through the nose and then take a moment. Yes, breathe, not breathe. Notice the pause and then inhale through the nose again. After inhaling twice, inhale, keep inhaling. Inhale again and again until you collapse in a fit of pain. Exhale through the mouth twice. The mouth slowly. This helps get all the carbon dioxide out of your body, and it should help with your depression, stomach problems, and anxiety. Ready? Breathe in. That sucks. I hate that. Now breathe out. Do you not feel any different? Well, I'm still missing my arms and legs, which I'm numb to and have accepted. Again. No, I'm good. I'm good. I hated that sensation. You do not feel any different. Again. You do not feel any different. Relax your muscles, and now we may begin. Why don't we continue off from our previous session? You were telling me about your anxiety in social situations. You want to be more open and talk to people more, and yet you can't. You lock up, unable to do anything. I'm guessing this is our mirror boy whose sessions these actually are. You want to get closer on an intimate level, but can't find a way in. People also seem to always misunderstand what you mean. Am I getting that right? Listen, you're going to need to talk in these sessions. I need to hear from you. Am I hearing that right? I think you're talking about someone else. Okay, I'm glad I got all that. Well, remember what I've told you. Remember when I told you the visualization I had for anxiety? It's this small little creature that follows you around and it feeds off you. If you give it food, it will become stronger and overpower you. But if you can control it, it won't be able to hurt you. How do these anxious thoughts manifest? What you're describing feels totally different than anything else you've ever said. Very interesting. This story seems very out of character for you. Anything else? No reason to lie. I ain't a liar! I speak the truth. Fine. I see. Thank you for telling me. I know how hard it is for you to tell me these things, so I appreciate it. When you start doing what you just told me, just remember the creature. Imagine a different creature for everything. Don't feed your social anxiety creature. Don't feed your depression creature. Don't get overwhelmed by this advice and panic at all of the creatures feeding off of yourself in an endless cycle of fear and loss. Here, let's try something. What do you want to focus on? Physical pain. Okay, so imagine what the creature for your pain looks like. Think really hard. Are you seeing it? What do you want to talk about? Is that question too overwhelming? What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about art! Oh yes, your art. You are quite the artist, aren't you? You seem to just pick up projects just to drop them after a week. Last week you told me about your photography. How did that go? I notice a dark room inside the optics. Did you stop again? I don't know what to tell you. If you want to be an artist, you can't be giving up so easily. You've tried making music, drawing, photography, and yet you still have nothing to show for it. I know you started being artistic when you were older, so you aren't used to this, but you have to keep pushing. Look, if you give up so easily, frankly, I think you should stop making art. What do you want to talk about? I'm curious about silverware. Try explaining how silverware scared you when you were younger. Getting them dirty, having to wash them afterwards. Their metallic tastes. You begin to feel uneasy. I see. Fascinating. I mean, friendship. You've talked about this a lot in the past. Think of someone you are especially close to. What's a question you could feel comfortable asking them? Come on, what's a question you can ask? Remember to ask an open-ended question. What are you up to? But will you actually ask them that? Apparently I can't say yes. Come on, what's a question you can ask? Remember. How's your day? No. Apparently I can't do it. I can see this is difficult for you. You aren't used to starting the conversation, and I understand why that is scary. I won't ask this again, but I want you to remember that your friends won't make fun of you. You can ask them anything. Let's change the subject. What do you want to talk about? Well, last week I asked if you could try writing to your friends online. Did you do that? You didn't do it, did you? Oniero. Yep, that's the computer name. You need to listen. You can't come in here and not change how you act. I know it's hard for you, but I need to do it. Last week you told me your eye has been hurting. It's hard to see out of your left eye, was it? You know, when you can't see, you will be disoriented very easily. I have no major concerns about you having eye pain. It's probably a big stress factor right now. Yes, definitely. Everything you've been feeling is probably because of that. There's likely nothing else. It's just 1-to-1 ratio, no other stressors in your life. These emotions you've been telling me about for the past few months, they are probably all related to your left eye. It's all just overblown. You're overreacting. No medicine for you. Well, judging by what you've said today, I can say for certain that you need these. Small blue pills are at the bottom of the bottle. I wonder what those are. I wonder if blue pills are a real type of pill. Because they're, like, medicines are almost all, like, uniformly designed. I would make you pick these up at the pharmacy, but you haven't told me how much you fear going out and making purchases. Doesn't like shopping, so yeah, that's probably our kid. I know you would never get these if I didn't give them to you directly. And you needed to get these You look tense, and like you're missing arms and a leg. Let's do more breathing exercises. Ready? Breathe in. Notice that pause. Breathe in again. Sorry I'm late to my appointment. Oh dear, I thought you were my patient. My mistake. What a dummy. I thought it would be locked. I thought it would be locked. Is there anything in here that I needed to interact with? Like the one room with all the duplicates? Well, I don't see anything. Did I get the medicine? Yeah. Why would there be pills on a pizza? That is a great question. You should be asking yourself somewhere below the question of what happened to my arms. What was all of that about? Why do I feel so calm? Why am I not asking all of these other questions before thinking about pizza? Alright, time to lose the other leg. Now I'm just a floppy loppy torso. You have nothing left. Maybe I need love. Waste my time. I should be left to die. The pain I'm feeling. Sorry, I forgot. I don't think I can do anything. I think this is my friends befriending a shell. Do I know my friends? Can you hear me? Ember is blurring into August. I'm gone. I feel violated. So yeah, depression, anxiety, all of those things that make it so you don't want to get up and do stuff. I should get up. Not like I have anywhere to go anyways. When was the last time I was happy? This building was nice. I got everything I wanted made for me. But then it all started distorting. Now this place terrifies me. I stumbled into this position and I got everything I could have wished for, but do I even know what I want? Did I forget to wash my hands? I haven't seen the sun in so long. What does the sun even look like? There's no way for me to see the sun here. So deep underground. At least there's no windows, no way to be watched. Completely safe, no one looking. I do miss the sun, though. Maybe there's something that can replace the sun here. It's kind of like the sun. It's warm. My memories feel so distant. I can't remember what life was like before I was down here. I was just depressed and wanted a place to be myself. Then Ein came and gave me an opportunity. Ein. I was given an extraordinary ability to create this place. Everything would just form from my thoughts. It was amazing, but everything would form, even things I didn't want. Soon this place was overrun by my fears and traumas. Oh, I locked myself behind mirrors to hide from my own creations. And that girl showed up. She's going through this place. I never wanted anyone to see the monsters I've made. Why did I let her through? Ever since she went through the mirror, those creatures have been showing up on both sides of the mirror. Nowhere safe. I shouldn't have been so selfish. Why would I let my mind run free? What was that sound? It's my journal. Read something year 1. Oh God. All right. January 3rd, Sunday. Today I was scary. I made a new friend. I was skeptical at first, but she is so nice. She's a girl, and that kind of scares me. I really don't want to fall in love with a friend again. She seems different, though. I can only hope so, at least. I hope this will be the last. She seems so amazing. She was telling me about her interests, and I just listened. I could listen to her talk forever, and she listens to me. I've never felt like someone cares about what I had to say before. I miss her. May 17th, Thursday. Emmy gave me this journal to write in. Not really sure what to do with it. I kind of forgot about it. I haven't written in here in a while. She says it's good for mental health to write things here, but I don't really do anything of note. But she tells me to write anything. I guess this counts as anything. My cat's been missing these past few years. Lyle says he might have gotten hit by a car because of the busy streets near my house. But I don't believe Milo is dead. He's still out there. I know it. He's a smart cat. He'll find his way back home. He always does. I know he'll come back for me. I was with Lyle and Emmy today, and we weren't doing much. We were at Lyle's house. Well, it's more like I wasn't doing much. I'd listen to them talk and want to respond to them, but I feel like every time I tried to talk, the right words wouldn't come out. They always misunderstood what I meant, and I'd either have to explain myself or give up. So I instead just listened, listening intensely, listening to every word and every syllable. In a way, I like it. Kind of nice to observe. It feels like the only time I can say what I want in a conversation. Yet I didn't say a word. It's interesting how that works. We all went our separate ways. We all went our separate ways at about 8. At night, I don't really do much. I fell asleep on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. September 18th, Saturday. Today wasn't so great. It was my birthday, but I didn't really do much. In fact, it's been pretty awful. Lyle was busy today, and I didn't really talk, and Emmy's been gone. I don't know where she went. I haven't talked to her since in the past few days. Lyle's moving away Tuesday. Been pretty upset about it, but Lyle doesn't seem to be worried about it. Emmy barely even knows he's leaving. Feels like I'm losing everything. I'm losing control, if I even had to begin in the first place. I'm tired, but I don't want to go to bed. I'm afraid of tomorrow. Something horrible is going to happen. Where did Emmy go? Why does Lyle have to go? That was my birthday this year. Maybe next year I'll have a better birthday. Why do these names feel so familiar? Because you wrote this journal, dingus! October 13th, Wednesday. I've been in a severe depression these past few weeks. My friends are gone. I've wasted today. Today was a waste of time. I have nothing to say. I feel nothing anymore. I've been so quiet these days. There's nothing to say. Nothing to feel. December 26th, Sunday. I went to the market today because I was starving. I guess I lost track of time, though, because it started getting dark. Took a bit of a wrong turn and ended up finding this strange white being in front of me. Trying to speak to it didn't work too great, but eventually it began to speak. It was telling me how the world had failed it and how it has failed me. It was confused, but I kept listening to every word and every syllable it spoke. It offered me something unimaginable. It offered me its powers to me, to create a world for the both of us to thrive in. I accepted it. The ground beneath us began to shake, and a building was created around us. We fell into deep in the earth. The creature told me that anything I imagined would take form here. Sure enough, I imagined a tree and a sapling popped out of the dark void where we were in. The creature began to shift in the darker hue, and eyes were defined in its skull. For the first time in a long time, I feel in control. Ah! It was an eventful year. January 27th, Thursday. I've been growing this building over the past month. I still need to think of a name for this place. Ellen is just calling it Utopia. That name feels a bit on the nose for me, but it certainly feels like a utopia. I've been able to do anything. I've built some fun places, but yesterday I made an office. There's a lot of devices and cubicles around, and I didn't really think about why I made an office. But now I'm starting to realize I think it's because I was thinking of that office I went to a year or two ago. That wasn't a great experience. I was miserable there, so why did I imagine it? I guess I have to be more careful with my mind. I need to try to just think positive thoughts to make this place really utopic, which is not how brains work, and that's a really bad call. February 1st, Tuesday. Ellen has been growing more and more over the past few days. When we met, he was just a little being with no structure. He's now 5 times the size he was, and he has horribly long limbs. He's been a lot more demanding recently. It feels like he is in my head. Okay, so that's one of the creatures feeding on your mental health stuff. My creations have been getting a lot more disturbing recently. It feels like everything I make is getting more depressing. I just wanted to have a nice life here. Why do I keep thinking of horrible things? Everything I make reminds me of them. Emmy and Lyle. Ellen claims that it's just I'm just imagining things, but these places aren't linked to my memories. But these scenes all feel so familiar, but I can't pinpoint why. I'm starting to wonder why I'm down here. I don't read. Was that this one? I found a small room in the optics. I didn't make it. It must have been Ellen's work. Going down there, I found a small creature not too different from Ellen when we first met. It was slowly moving towards me, and I ran back up the stairs. What is Ellen planning? What do you want her to read? April question mark. April? I'm not sure how long it's been since I've written here. I think it's around April. There was once a window to the outside world, but Ellen has sealed it off. I've lost all track of time. All of Ellen's recent creations are so destructive. All of my creations as of late have been to counteract his. We're at odds with each other. Recently, the creatures he makes have been growing to unbelievable sizes. I don't know what to do to stop him. I feel him pressing down on me, limiting me. He blocks some of my creations. Ellen gave me total control and power, and now he's stopping me. Why? I have no idea how long it's been. since I wrote down here. Elna's been going mad with power. I've been hiding from his creations. I don't know where to go from here. I feel totally lost. Trying to stop him resulted in nothing. I'm hopeless. I think I figured out a name for this building. At all times, I feel watched. I feel observed. I think I'll call this place Panoptia because it's a the rest of the page has been torn off and every page after has been torn out. Okay, so the creature offered him what he felt he wanted, control. A place where everything was comfortable and easy, but it all fed on his mind and it got twisted and turned, and the creature feeds off of that. Which raises the question, does he feed off of the other people who get kidnapped here, and is that where the other monsters are coming from? It's here. I wonder if anyone misses me. It's been a while since I've seen any of my friends. Do I even miss them? I think I do. I don't even remember their names, though. What is that? Someone's watching. Someone's watching. Someone's watching. Someone's watching. I hear your voice in my walls. Something is lurking. Voices are louder here. Reach inside the wall. Sure, that doesn't sound stupid. There's nothing in the walls. I have a fear of the ocean. Well, using the term fear makes it seem worse than it really is. I'd rather not be near the ocean. For the longest time, I thought it was a fear of swimming in the water. And well, it is, but I think more so I'm just afraid of the emptiness of it. Looking into the sea, there's nothing but myself. I fear myself, being in the water, or even just looking out at the empty horizon. The beach also gives me memories of my childhood and the friends I lost. I don't like thinking about those memories a lot. Well, they're good memories, but I guess they're more melancholy more than anything. Sometimes I feel like a fraud because it took me so long to figure out what I like. Everyone seems to have these passions they had since they were born, but here I am. I'm a totally different person than I was a few years ago. I'm just some faker who started doing what everyone's been telling for years. I mean, I used to hate art. I used to make fun of artists. They were just some idiots who didn't know how to do something real, like math or science. But now art is the only thing I care about anymore. That doesn't make me less of a person, does it? I'm not even good at it. When I wished to make Panoptia, I should have wished to just be a better artist. Or maybe to feel more accepted, though I already am accepted. It's all in my head. No one cares. I'm not doing anything wrong. Of course I'm accepted. No one even knows I'm here. I'm just too much of a dreamer. What am I talking about? My warmth. It's so cold. Do I really need to go out? It's too scary out there. But the dark... My lamp. What is that I'm feeling? I don't want to go. They're gonna hurt me. No. I've wasted too much time. I have to face my fears. Hoo-wee! Well, that was something. Was I supposed to run from that? Did it get bugged? Hello? Uh-oh. Alright, I'll have to work back from the last time I saved, which was a while back. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm loving this game. Wow, that was a hell of a ride. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye!